Unrivaled CEO just told Caitlin Clark something very important. The leaked information shows what's really going on behind closed doors. It's not going to be shown on any sports networks. $1 million deals are falling apart. Players are leaving the team. Things are a mess in the world of women's basketball. However, something darker is going on below the surface. Sports fans will be shocked by the truth. I found information that could put jobs at risk. I'll show you what's really going on now. Everyone knows the secret, and it's bigger than anyone thought. The CEO who can't be beat spoke out about Caitlin Clark. And believe me, what he said about women's basketball changes everything we thought we knew. Before we get into this big surprise, you should know that this is no longer just a $1 million deal. We're talking about how women's basketball will never be the same again. What I found will shock you. I spent the last 48 hours looking into every single part of this story. When the CEO, Alex Bezel, spoke out, it sent shockwaves through the whole sports business. But here's the coolest part. He didn't say that. That's not what he said. That makes everyone scared. There is a lot going on here that the major media isn't covering, so let's take it one piece at a time. First, let's talk about that well-known increase in players from 30 to 36. They're telling us that it was all about Alyssa Thomas, which is not true. Since I've worked in this field for a while, I know when something doesn't make sense. You can't just change the rules of the whole league for one player. That's not how this company works. But what really caught my attention was the time of all of this. Think about it. They're suddenly adding more teams to the league right after Kelsey Plum drops the bombshell that she's going. I've heard from people inside the company that this was a last-ditch effort to look good. The league thought that these famous people would bring in crowds, get them sponsors, and give their whole business credibility. They are now rushing. He'll show you what's really going on here behind the scenes. That $1 million offer to Caitlin Clark wasn't just to get her to play. It was about getting through. The league had started to move because they thought she would be there. There were huge advertising efforts, merchandise deals, and TV spots all based on the idea that Caitlin Clark should be the face of Unrivaled. Now, though, things get really interesting.